Hi everybody, I'm Joey Paul and I'm an indie author and welcome back to my channel. I write young adult fiction across a variety of genres, and if you think that might interest you, then think about subscribing below. I also have a coffee shop with signed paperbacks and swag, which you can also find below. So it's that time of the month again where I look back over what I achieved over the past month, as well as reviewing the goals from 2 months ago and setting goals for the coming 2 months. We're going to split the first into 3 categories: work, health and miscellaneous, and starting with work. I managed 209 chapters in revision in August and I was very pleased with that. I finished the proof edits for 4th Torment and that is now with the ARC readers. If you want to get on the ARCs, there's a form below. I also got a lovely 4-star review for it from Reader's Favourite, which is also linked below. Revision wise, I've been moving on to the next draft for both of my projects, with I Wish I Could Save You and Project Witch Hunt getting close to the point where I can't do any more with them without outside feedback. Revisions for 5th Agony are also moving on to the next draft. I have a lot to get done with this book, but I'm hoping that spending more time on it gives me a chance to really hone in on what needs work. Revisions for Visible are also going well. I implemented 1 round of sensitivity reader feedback and am now planning to work on the next in September. There were a few big changes that needed to happen and I think I've pulled them off, but we'll see how it goes with a read through and more changes this month. I also celebrated 20 years as an author in August. On August 10th, 2005, my debut, Blackout, was first released and I became an author for the first time. My BFF and Kara and her child decorated my office and made it all really pretty. I still have some of the banners and such up that you can see, and I had a really nice celebration. So work has been busy, but that's not a bad thing. And in health, I had MePo on the 1st and the 29th because it's 4 weekly and both went as well as expected. I also saw a specialist for an ongoing issue, which I've talked about now on Threads, and figure I can do the same here. Back in November 2024, I had a big life change happen. There were some issues with my back and I ended up needing a catheter, and it's now going to be my life because there are underlying symptoms and conditions that can't be addressed or have been, and it's made no difference. I'm not going to go into details about it, just that it's a part of my life now and I'm getting somewhat used to it. I talk about it because while I hid before because of the shame of talking about it, I shouldn't have to, and also there are going to be other people, maybe young adults who read my books, who have the same issues and need to know that it's okay. You can still thrive and survive with one. In other health news, I had a bad pain month for most of the month, but I did manage to do better sleep-wise, so that's a win. And in the miscellaneous section, we had big car issues this month, and because of that we were without a vehicle for a while. It's been fixed and it's okay, which is the main thing, but it's coming up for another annual service and we're not really sure how much that's going to cost and whether or not we can fix it. In better news, we managed to do all the wheelchair walks and I'm back to being more consistent with my laps, so I can start rebuilding them up again in September. So reviewing the goals I set myself for July and August. Number 1, revise 180 chapters each month. Done. I managed 187 in July and 207 this month. Number 2, read 50 books. Done. I finally managed this. I managed 28 in July and just over the same in August. Number 3, finish line edits for Crime Chronicles The 4th Torment. Done. These were done by the middle of July, I think it was. Number 4, finish proof edits for Crime Chronicles The 4th Torment. Also done. I did these by the middle of August. Number 5, do cover reveal for Crime Chronicles The 4th Torment. Done. This happened in July. Number 6, start sensitivity reader edits for Visible. Done. I started making changes in August. Number 7, start revising Crime Chronicles The 5th Agony. Also done. I started doing this in July and like I said, it's moving along. Number 8, send 2 newsletters. Done. I managed to send them out on the 1st on both months, and if you're ever interested, you can sign up below. Number 9, take 2 days off completely each month. Also done. I had like 6 days off in July and 4 in August. Number 10, do 2 monthly spreads in Planner. Done. I started a new planner in August. Number 11, post every day on Instagram. Also done. Some of these were scheduled, but otherwise done. And number 12, post a reel every week on Instagram. Also done too, and I managed to get these out every Sunday. So that's 12 out of 12, which is the first 100% I've had in a while, which is very much a win. I'm setting new goals for September and October. Number 1, revise 200 chapters each month. Number 2, read 60 books. I'm upping it slightly because I got so much higher this past 2 months, so we'll see how it goes. Number 3, release Crime Chronicles: The Fourth Torment. Number 4, finished sensitivity reader edits. Number 5, do 2 drafts of Crime Chronicles: The Fifth Agony. Number 6, do 2 drafts of Visible. Number 7, send 2 newsletters. Number 8, take 2 days off completely each month. Number 9, do 2 monthly spreads in Planner. Number 10, post every day on Instagram. And number 11, post a reel every week on Instagram. So I have a few goals these coming 2 months, but a lot of them are going to be really kind of heavy hitting, like the drafts of Visible and Crime Chronicles: The Fifth Agony. But I'm hoping that I'll manage to stay on track and manage to get them done. So yeah, that's basically what I'm hoping to achieve. That's what I have achieved. That's what my months ahead are looking like. I have to be careful with health stuff and balancing it all nicely and neatly and hoping that things go well. But otherwise, that's basically what I'm up to. So what's one thing you did last month that you're really proud of? Let me know in the comments down below. So that's all I've got time for today. If you want to support my channel, you can comment, like, or subscribe. I post new videos on Thursdays. You can find me all over social media, and my books are available everywhere. You can also support me in my Ko-fi shop, and you can also sign up for my newsletter. And don't forget to pre-order Crime Chronicles: The Fourth Torment, which is the 4th in a young adult urban fantasy series. And if you do pre-order, don't forget to grab the swag. And also don't forget to grab a ticket for Sugar Pages in Bristol in November, where I'll be signing books. All the links for which are listed below. Thanks for watching, and remember to keep writing. Bye.